Okay, let's play another one. I just came back from a walk. It was a fast walk, like a power walk, I guess. I'm a little bit puffed, so see if we can't get an opponent that's going to move. Okay. Yep, okay. Let's go for this Rye Lopez again. I've been playing this a lot as white. Can't actually remember if this system has offered me more draws or more wins or whatever. I just like to play it. So, take or double his pawns. Well, I'll just castle. Keep it simple. Don't go for the complications just yet. Complications can be good. But if you don't follow a plan through, a complications plan through, then your position could be compromised quite fast. So you really got to, be careful with this type of play. D3, rook. I don't know, I think I'll play knight c3 rather than d3. d4 might be interesting to break open the center. I'm expecting b5. b5 is a mainline move in the Rye Lopez for black. Knight c3 actually is not. But I like the appeal of it more than d3. Okay, there's b5. Okay, so if a5, a3, or a4. A4, there's b4. So after a4, is there really b4? I think a3. Could tuck my bishop on b1, because c3 is one of the moves in the Rye Lopez. Also b5 is on at the moment, not anymore. But I can take and then get on to, but then I lose e4. I think e4 is more important than winning b5. So I can take. If I take, I lose e5 unless. Well, maybe I'll just play d3 to get this bishop developed. So, if knight takes f3, queen takes f3, it's usually not good for the kingside knight to be removed. Okay, is he preparing g5? Maybe. Can clamp down on g5. I don't know if Okay, well, I can now take because I'm protecting e5, e4. It takes, knight takes here. Oh, I think I want to do it. Also threatening to capture on d4. This is probably not sound. It's probably not the right way to play it. But it looked appealing. Just to win this pawn and get a pawn majority almost on the queen side. After this pawn comes off, it'll be a pawn majority. Oh, actually, my knight is almost trapped, isn't it? Okay, so now take, and where's this rook coming into? Got to be careful of where this rook might be going. So, knight takes d4. Rook, where's a good place for the rook? H5 maybe? With pressure on H2. Knight will be then tied down to it. I don't know. I think I'm just going to take this. Find out where this rook's going. Okay, so I'm 2 pawns up at the moment, with a bishop pointing at f7. The queen could very easily move in to f3 to put more pressure on f7. I've also got knight c6. That would pick up the rook. Knight c6 would pick up the rook. Not anymore. What about rook e1? Rook e1. With the idea of bishop d. Oh, it's just knight takes. Never mind. So, any tactics here? Any amazing moves? Sequence of moves. So he still hasn't castled, his king's in the center. I've got pressure on f7. So, what is my plan here? Queen f3. I think I should do something with my bishop. Get it pointing somewhere. Oh, bishop d2 looks good. Attacks the rook. Where does the rook go? I suppose back to a8. Maybe my bishop on c3 would be good. Bishop on c3. Bishop d2 to c3. Threatens to okay, bishop d2. No, I'm not sure now. I hope he hasn't disconnected. Seems like he's in the chat bar, the chat window, still. Having a big think. I might just message him. Are you still playing? Okay, so I think my position is alright. I think it's looking okay. Bishop d2 I definitely think is alright. A bishop move and a queen move. I think bishop d2, queen f3. That will get the rest of my pieces off the back rank, except for the rooks of course, but get the rooks connected, which is always nice. Okay, so he moves. Okay. He's preparing to castle, I suppose. So let's go with bishop d2. So that bishop on b7 is currently tied down to defending c6. But it's also doing, I guess it's doing a good job on that long diagonal. My bishop on a2 is also doing a reasonable job. My d2 bishop is now looking pretty good. Queen f3 seems like a logical move. Can it be kicked around that much? Although it is, with my queen on f3, I've got to be careful because the bishop is eyeing. I would then have placed my queen on the same diagonal as his bishop on b7. That's just something to keep in mind. Also, with his last move, bishop f8 to e7, g7 is now weakened, or not weakened, but unprotected, but that can be fixed just with castling. Okay, I was thinking of actually rook h5 as a move. So, any threats? I don't see, there could be threats. Maybe knight. No, nothing that wouldn't take a couple of moves to set up. Nothing immediate at the moment. Okay, I can threaten. I'm attacking his bishop. I'm attacking g7. Threatening to fork his king and rook. Yeah, it's a bit crude, but oftentimes it works and it's effective. And also he's quite low on time, so so what's the defense? Castling. Okay, so he doesn't want to castle at all. Okay. He does not wish to castle. I could take his bishop. We've got 5 minutes to think, so... Okay, queen... He'll have his queen on e7. Let's see. think this knight's very well placed though. I don't want to weaken myself. Alright, I'll just take. So I suppose queen takes. Okay. I'm up 2 pawns. Okay, I will threaten to remove his knight, which is defending the rook. That's the threat, and he just blundered his knight. Okay, I'm up a piece, so I'll just take that. And his bishops look good. If takes with check. Okay. I'll just go back. Okay, he's starting to move a bit quicker now. I wonder if he maybe disconnected for a second. His internet went down. I think now H5, H4 rather, is reasonable. Okay, G3. Everything is fine in my position, I think. I might as well nab this pawn. Okay. Threatening bishop f5 check. Attacking bishop f5 check. Picking up the rook. He's got not much time left. Okay. Good game. GG, good game. Okay, I think this is one of my better games. Let's have a quick look. So Rai Lopez, castles, yeah, a6, b5. So this bishop on a2 served as being pretty useful. So there taking is fine because e4 is adequately protected by d3. So now I've picked up 2 pawns, maybe a little bit greedy, but it seemed good. Now here threatening knight takes g7. So I just took off the bishop and threatened to capture the knight, which he just completely blunders. Although if we go back, I guess his only other move would be to move the rook somewhere else. Anyway, let's keep going. Takes. And I'm up a piece here, so I just take off queens. Try to get that bishop off. Let's go back. And take that pawn. Attack that rook and also threaten bishop f5. And that was the last move of the game, and he ran out of time. Right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.